Someone has to go to the vet and he is not happy. He has to get his booster shot and he's such a pain in the butt to get in the crate. I literally had to trick him to get him in there. But that's where we're going now, to the vet. We're all done at the vet now, and someone was a very good boy. He's not crying like the first time I took him. And he behaved really good, and he let them give him their shot, and it wasn't even there that long. We were only there for like maybe 40 minutes. He's a good boy. Okay, so we took the cat to the vet today, and then I went to the bank, did some stuff at the bank I had to do, and then got a money order from a Better Homes and Gardens because I like that magazine, and it's only $10 for the year, and Chris is like, you might as well just get it. Gosh, my hair is... Anyways, it's a mess. It needs to be washed tonight. So I did get some stuff from Walmart. I got a Christmas present for my sister, so I can't show you that because she watches. But I got this clear bin to put the kids' stuff in. I got some Cheez-Its, some kettle chips. I got the girls' pants, which I can't show you right now because, you know, they're back there. But that's what I got from the store. And yeah, that's what I got. I got a bra because I needed one of those. I'm gonna put my sunglasses on. It's sunny as shit. I also need to get gas. Why didn't I think of that before? It's like never-ending freaking trip, I swear. I did not want to go out today after the cat, but I had to. Lily had a ridiculous amount of schoolwork today, so that was fun. I didn't get to leave my mom's till like 5:30, and I usually leave there all the time by 5. So that didn't happen today. And of course, it's a day when I have to go places. So I'm gonna go get gas because I know I need it. I'm like at a quarter, and I don't like to get gas usually by myself, and I usually wait for... Bro, somebody hit somebody else. And I usually wait till my mom or someone's with me, but it's not really a choice because I need it, so I'm just gonna have to do it and get the gas by myself. But yeah, so that's what's been going on today. The cat was very good at his doctor's appointment. I hate when old bitches look at me like, when I'm driving through the thing, and it's like, go away, you fucking cow. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna get gas real quick. Apparently, I'm not getting gas. Do you want to know why? Because every time I tried to pump it, it wasn't working. And there was a man across from me, and he's like, is it working for you? And I'm like, no, it's not. He's like, it's not working for me either. So I'm like, well, guess I'm not getting gas here. And that's pretty much how it went, because I'm not gonna... It's already 6:30. I don't like getting gas by myself, and that gives me anxiety. Like, I literally saw a meme the other day about how they were like, if my card doesn't work at the pump, and it says go see attendant, I don't need gas that bad. That's literally what I just did, because I'm not. The line was so long to ask for, like, to go see the attendant. I just wasn't. I was like, I have a quarter tank gas, I'll get it tomorrow morning near my house. I'm not. I don't care if it's more expensive. That's ridiculous. I'm not waiting there. Also, somebody, like I said, got into an accident right outside the entrance to the Walmart gas station, so I don't want to be around there and hang out and watch that. So I just went through a different parking lot to get out of there because I don't even want to go deal with that crap. Anyways, so yeah, Pumpkin was a little angel. I'm going to insert clips of him because I did video him being in his crate. He was not happy when I put him in his crate, but you know, he's a good boy. He was really good, and he listened, and they checked his ears so he doesn't have any more bacteria in his ears, because that was a problem we had last time. And his neuter spot incision looks fine, so he is... Oh, my nose. He's good, and we don't have to worry about him. They wanted me to come back in a couple days because they like to give the stuff 30 days, and it hasn't been a complete 30 days yet to work in his ears. But I asked them, I was like, can you just check? Because I really don't want to come back. And it's like, I really don't want to pay the fee again to be seen, because I've spent literally, and I'm not even joking, like $400 on this cat since getting him a month ago just for the medical stuff. And I'm like, I can't, I don't even take care of myself that well with health insurance. I mean, it's like I I don't go to the doctor and take care of myself like that. I can't afford to do it for a cat. I mean, he's got his basic stuff done, he's good, but like for pointless stuff, like obviously if there's something wrong with the cat and they need to go to the vet, I'm taking them to the vet. I love my cats. But what does that say about how I take care of me? I mean, I'll take care of me, but like I'm usually okay. I don't need to go to the doctor. So I don't know, but I'm just not going to take them for like senseless things, like how they always have checkups and stuff. I can't afford to do that. I have too many pets. So, and I have 3 children. So I mean, like, kids are obviously going to come first with all their medical stuff. But anywho, the cat's fine, and that's wonderful because I was worried about his little ears. And he's so sweet. He was so good in the car this time. When we went to the bank, he was with me, and he was just being so good. He was a little hot. I had the air conditioner on, but he was like panting, and I'm like, "You're okay." When we got home, I was like, "Yeah, big drink of water." But yeah, he did not like me putting him in the crate. He never does. He still does not like to be picked up, but it's what it is. Oh well. The kids' school is absolutely ridiculous. Lily didn't get done until 5:30. That's what I was saying before. I got distracted by gas pumps and cars and everything. But like, that is insane. That is literally insane. And then they got a survey from the school and they're like, "Oh, I got any feedback?" I'm like, "Oh, I got feedback. I don't think it's right that my daughter should be doing schoolwork for like 8 to 10 hours a day. That's insane." Like, the younger kids got done at 3 o'clock. That's a normal time to get done with school when you start at 8 o'clock in the morning. 5:30 isn't. I mean, she's in 5th grade, and I feel like they just give her so much work. It's ridiculous. So, I don't know. And that's just like, my nights are messed up now. Like, I wanted to, Chris and me are working on some new stuff. Is anybody coming? No. Chris and me are working on some new stuff, and I gotta get going on that with like glass work for it. And it's just like, I don't have time when the kids are doing school like this. Like, when I go home, we're having a quick dinner night, hot dogs, which I'm glad, because if I had to make real dinner, I'd be exhausted. And, you know, just keeping up with the regular house chores and stuff, and the kids, it's a lot. And when they have school, like, a ridiculous amount of time in the day, it doesn't happen. Like, there was a very short period of time that I really didn't work before school went out, and that was when the pandemic, right before the pandemic started. I was working at Walmart doing the online grocery picking, and I hope you can hear me because I do have my air conditioner on a little bit, and I'm still congested trying to get over my sickness. But I do have, I was at Walmart and I was a picker, and I did that for about September, October, November, December, January. I did that for about 5-6 months. I think I started sometime in August of 2019. And when my mom had to deal with some stuff in selling her house and all, so it was just me and my kids up here with Chris. And when that happened, I had to stay home from work. Chris was working for his current job, and I stayed home with the kids. And they were still going to school because this was like January, late January, and the pandemic didn't shut down the schools where we live until like March, around St. Patty's Day it was. So when I was home for like maybe 5-6 weeks with the kids while they were in school, and I had so much time to get so much done because they were in school all day. I didn't have to school them myself. I dropped them off at like 7:50 in the morning, and I'd pick them up at like 2:30, and I usually got to the school at like 2:10, 2:15 because I didn't want to have to wait at the end. And I love my children. I wanted to be like, not first. I'm not one of those moms that is waiting there since 1 o'clock. And if you are, that's fine. I don't see to point to it if I'm just going to be 10 closest spaces closer. But it is what it is. So I just go pick them up, and then we do homework and stuff, make dinner, and I had like a lot of time on my hands. And that was the first time I really did, because on and off through most of the time me and Chris have been together, I've always worked. I've worked since I was 17 years old, and I always worked. And I just never really had a lot of downtime. And if I did or was in between jobs, it was only like a month or two. And if it was, I wasn't enjoying it, I was usually looking for another job or a better job or something, or I was pregnant. And when I was pregnant with Lily, I was a high-risk pregnancy. So I didn't work anymore. I had miscarriages in the past. And I ended up not working. I was working at Walmart again then too, because that was the first time I worked at Walmart. I was a cashier. And I was home then, but I don't really, she was just a little baby. And then when I was home with her, you're dealing with a baby. You're never getting anything done. It's just the baby all the time. And then a couple of years later, and then after when she was about probably, before she was a year old, maybe like 8 months old, 9 months old, I started working again. And then I had my daughter. I got pregnant with my other daughter, Autumn, and I stopped working that job just because I worked there, though, probably till I was like 4 or 5 months pregnant, probably. And I think it was because just at the time we needed the finances. It wasn't like at that moment I didn't have the luxury to be able to stay home until that point in time in my pregnancy. And then after that, Gabriel, I found out I was pregnant with Gabriel 6 months after, when Autumn was 6 months old. So yeah, I wasn't preparing to have another child so close to the other one. But when we had Gabriel, I was working at Walmart again, and I was in the bakery, and I did packaging, and I worked at night, which I did not like working at night. I had a couple jobs I worked at night. I did not enjoy it. I got off at not complete, well, I guess it would be third shift. I get in at 11, and then if that's what third shift's considered, that's what it's considered for Walmart, I believe. But it's 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And that's what I used to work. But a lot of times I never got out of work then, because the women I worked with in that bakery were awful. And one day, we'll get into that story. I don't have enough time tonight to tell it. But they used to leave me a lot of stuff to do, and it was humanly, I'm pretty fast at working, packaging and stuff. And I packaged the bread and the donuts and all those things. And they just left me ridiculous amounts of stuff to do, and they expected me to do that, clean a bakery, in such a short amount of time. It was insane. But some nights I didn't get out of there till 10 o'clock, and they used to get mad at me because of that. And it was well, what do you want me to do? You're going to get mad if I don't do it, and you're going to get mad if I do. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Some Walmarts I've worked at have been better than others. Some of them are just dumpster fires, and I was just glad when I got out of there. So, found out I was pregnant with Gabriel, and I was probably 3 months pregnant with Gabriel, and they considered me a high risk, my doctor. And the reason why he gave me paperwork and stuff was because the weight requirement. Walmart wanted you to pick up 60 pounds, and because I was high risk, my doctor didn't want me picking up 60 pounds while I was working. And I told them that, and they pretty much kicked me the boot because they didn't want to work with me, which is, I'm pretty sure, illegal to do just because you're pregnant. But once again, like I said, we'll get into that another time. And then I had Gabriel. And then after Gabriel was probably 4 or 5 months old, I started working again with Chris's family. And then, after that, I worked at Winn-Dixie. And then after that, I worked at a plumber. And then after that, I came up here. And then after that, it's always been job, job, job. That was the whole point of me telling the story, was very few little breaks when I was pregnant or taking care of the babies when they were first born. And then going back to work. My mom usually watched them for me. And, so when the pandemic and stuff happened, I was like, wow, I get a break. And it was amazing how much stuff I could get done in the day when the kids weren't there, and just have all that time. And I mean, now, as I've said before, I'm not a school teacher. I don't envy them. I wish there was no pandemic, because if there wasn't, the kids would be in school. I don't enjoy it. I love my children. I'll do what's best for them, and for our family, it's for me to homeschool them at this time. But like I said, when all this is said and done, and hopefully sooner than later, I have no problem sending them back to school, because I have so much time then that I can get other stuff done. Like I said, and I only had a few short weeks of knowing what that was like. But that is my story time with Kitty for today. I'm not going to show the groceries. It's just really simple stuff. It's like crackers, chips. It's like I spent $70 and I'm having like a mental breakdown because I'm like, wow, that's a lot of money. I bought a bra and some pants for the girls, a Christmas present for my sister, and I'm just like, whatever. So, and some yarn. But that's going to be it for today. I will see you guys in the next one. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. And I try to do one of these videos about twice a week sometimes if you get two. Just depends how I feel. Thanks for watching, everyone.